Alright guys, here we are. Welcome to my favorite camp of all time, Sunset Valley Camp. Right here, we're gonna tell our best horror stories.
Alright.
So come on guys, let's go take a seat. Alright, now that we're here, now that the campfire's here, who wants to go first? You, Shadow? Something tells me that you do.
Sure, I guess. Improv? Okay. So, this story is a real story, I guess. So we start off with this reanimated corpse. He was brought to life. Became real good friends with this girl and his creator. They both die eventually. He becomes vengeful and shit or whatever, and he gets killed, but it's it. So the soul of the reborn corpse comes back and haunts this place every couple of years. I think that's it. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's a mild, but yet not that scary of a story, Shadow. I just don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a good reaction. I was kind of put on the spot.
At least you
I'm not really
told
into
us
this
a scary
juvenile
story.
action. I'm not really into this juvenile stories.
And that's okay. At least you tried your best. Sonic, is there a scary story that you want to tell us? Not at all? Okay, well, I got a good horror story. That's something that I never thought I would be able to think of until now. This tale is about Sonic EXE, and this world is just like ours, but it's completely different. So, it all started with this guy named Tom. Came down to this mail, and one day, it was from his friends. One of them was Kyle, and he opened one of his letters, and it stated, "Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this thing somehow before it was too late. And I was hoping you would do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. If you don't destroy the CD, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this God-forsaken disc before he comes out for you too. It's too late for me. Destroy that disc and you'll destroy him. But do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Destroy it, please." But instead of destroying what he thought would be dangerous for him, he played the game anyways. When he brought it inside home from his computer, he thought to himself, why not play the game? As he did. It was no other game, of course, from you, Sonic. The first Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, everything seemed normal, but with a twist. The sky was black, the water was blood, and from Sonic's face, his eyes were red. His next to his pupils were black, and it was bleeding as he smiled. And at the bottom of the corner, where the number said 1999, the numbers said 666, and it cut to darkness. As then the game continued, you only had 3 characters to play, which Tom thought, why is there only 3 characters here? So we have Tails, Knuckles, and of course for you, Sonic, Eggman himself. So, without any choice that he can make, Tom clicked Tails, and as soon as he did, Chuckle came around as he selected him, and it cut to blackness again. So then, the first level that is set on the screen was Hill. And everything was normal with Green Hill Zone, but except there was no obstacles, no rings, not even a life span. When you win as Tails, you see nothing but just grass and water. But as soon as you get more further ahead, there is something shockingly that he never saw. Dead animals on the ground, hanging on trees, laying on the ground. Tom was so spooked that he had no idea what was going on. But as soon as he kept going, just as he thought that it couldn't get any worse, the music stopped. Everything went quiet, and as soon as Tom kept going as Tails, there he was. Sonic himself. Only this time, he wasn't turning around or anything. He was standing there, eyes closed. And as soon that he did, Tails kept going on and on and on. Tom couldn't even move Tails anymore at this point. And the scream noise kept getting louder and louder and louder. Until Sonic looked at Tails with red eyes, and it cut to darkness. So then, as soon as it did, this said on the screen, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" And then, it cut to darkness as soon as the next game popped out. Hide and seek. So then, when the level spawned, Tails was pointing at this direction, looking at Tom on the screen, that he didn't want to do this anymore, or that Sonic was waiting for him over there. Seemingly there was no other choice. Tom moved Tails to keep going further and further. As soon as he did, Sonic kept popping out of nowhere on the screen. And as soon as he did, he was chasing Tails as he was getting closer and closer. Without running, he was flying instead. So as soon as he catch up to him, Tails started to cry. Couldn't move him whatsoever. Tom just kept watching him, crying the last minute. And then, just as it seemed it was finally over, Sonic popped out of nowhere. He killed him right there on the spot. And then, as soon as he did, he laughed as he killed his only partner friend. And the next screen text popped out, saying, "You're too slow. Wanna try again?" Then we come back to the screen, and then we see Tails. Not only that he's not yellow anymore, but now he has gray fur, crying out blood next to his eyes, sad in fear as he was dead. Now part of Sonic EXE's partner. Then we cut to Knuckles, as we choose him, as what Tom chose. Sonic EXE laughed again. And then, as soon as the black screen cut back, this one said, "You can't run." And then, kept going, as the screen kept glitching over and over. At the last moment, there was blood on the floor. That Knuckles was shook. He couldn't even do anything as to keep going forward. Then, at the last minute, Sonic EXE popped out of nowhere. And then, it said on the screen, "Found you." As the screen glitched again, only for this time, Sonic was some sort of a glitchy ghost that you couldn't be able to touch him by punching him or running towards him. He just keeps going over to one side to the other, over and over and over again. He was trolling you. And then, just as it was over, Knuckles was crying, breathing out of his lungs as he couldn't chase Sonic anymore. Down on his knees. And then Sonic, right there, killed him right there at the spot. And then, this one said, so many souls to play with, so little time. Would you agree? Now, this was the point where Tom couldn't play the game anymore. He was so spooked that he turned off the computer and went to sleep. Now, what he did, he had a dream where Tails and Knuckles were both there, disappointed from what they did, what he had done. And then, as they disappeared, you know who showed up, and then saying, they were fun to play with, but not as fun as playing with Kyle. He was a lot of fun. And then soon, it'll be fun playing with you. And then, just before he left, he punched him through the gut with his blood, with his knuckles. Then he disappeared. Then Tom woke up, shaking to himself that it was real. There was no denying it. At one point, he had to play the game one more time. So then, it was up to Eggman for the sake of the game. And he laughed again as he chose him. And then, this one world didn't say nothing, as it was named ... as Eggman, now in this one layer, had to go downstairs, over and over and over, until darkness. He kept going on. And just when it looked like he was going to escape, to live to tell the tale as Eggman, Sonic was there, and the screen glitched to where the point that Tom had no idea what was going on. Then, at the last moment, Sonic EXE's face was there. And for what Tom was spooked that it said on the text, it said, I am God. And then he heard laughter at the back of the screen from Sonic himself. Then, at the last moment, he got a jump scare right out of Sonic from his computer. Then, it got up to the point where it said, ready for round 2. And he laughed until the game over screen, where Sonic hanged Knuckles, Eggman, and Tails with a bunch of sticks, their intestines hanging like a rope onto one another. Then, as soon as it was over, Tom got out of the screen from his chair. Then, he heard a noise from behind him. And as soon as he turned around, there was a Sonic EXE plushie right there. And no one knows what happened to him. All they say that Kyle was right about one thing, that this game is a curse. The end. So, what about that story? Is that good or what?
Seriously? That evil version of myself, that is just not good.
Yeah, no, I was Sonic because that was
Some say
so bad.
real.
It had so many cliches. The author ran into the story, got off the computer, went to sleep, which was stupid. Then right after, he had a terrible nightmare, went into it, and for some reason, apparently there's no common sense, gets back on the game, and acts surprised when it's still the same thing, and no one knows where he went when the Sonic plushie came up.
Here's the thing. There's one thing that could be real or not. I I say it could be real, but then again, who knows? Some say that the disc is somewhere out here, but no one knows where. It's all I'm
Out in this forest.
Well, I think...
Yeah, right, Silver.
I think I'm ready to head for bed. That was a fun story to tell. Well, I'm going to bed. See you guys tomorrow.
Whatever.
Your will be mine, and when I get hold of it will suffer like other ones did. And I will be happy I carry flesh from your bones.
No! Oh no! No! It can't be! Guys, wake up! Guys,
Silver, what are you doing?
guys, I think he's real.
No, not this
He
again.
was right there.
It's just a
Silver.
dream.
No.
It was clearly some stupid story you found on the internet.
No, Shadow, it's real. What I dreamed of, it's real. He said to me that this world will become his. He's gonna kill us all. We have to go. He could be here. I don't know why. I don't know how, but we gotta go.
It's just a fucking dream.
You
Calm
don't know
down.
that. Come on, we gotta go.